Early morning catch-up with the Halo Stables yard ahead of midweek racing in the Eastern Cape. We will be on the Polly and we are looking forward to it. Got to say well done to the team of Alan GREEFF, who had a fantastic Friday, and I'm sure we're hoping to continue in the same vein on Tuesday. They start off on Tuesday with Fantasy Girl in race 2. Now, while she does have steady maiden form behind her, she is back off a lengthy break.
Yeah, morning, Nate. Yeah, Fantasy Girl's a disappointing stop for her. I thought she'd win earlier, and she hasn't, so we sent her back to the farm for a little bit of a rest and recovery, and hopefully she'll bounce back, and she really shows good work at home, and I'd like her eventually to put that work into practice.
In race 3, Winter Emeralds is new to the yard. He'll be making his local debut of fair Western Cape maiden form.
Yeah, I went to Emeralds is having his first run here in the Eastern Cape, and his first run on the poly track, and he's been working pretty well, and he's just overcome the draw, and I think he's a huge runner.
In race 4, we'll see Articuno in action. She's a feisty filly. She's in decent form. She was a good second last time out, and she's got to be a runner.
Yeah, lovely draw, and I think she enjoys the poly, and she's definitely a competitive runner.
3 runners in race 5. September Flower, definitely better than that under par last. It was uncharacteristic. Sharapova, she joins us in pick this morning. She was a very well-deserved winner last time out, and let's hope her confidence is up and she can carry on. Joining them will be Courageous. Her merit rating is falling, and she can start to show improvement.
Yeah, September Flower had a little bit of a breather. We stuck her over a mile last time, and maybe just a tad too far, so come back in trip. Sharapova won a nice race last time over 1300, and similar sort of race, and she's been honest and true to form, so hopefully she can keep going. Courageous been a little bit disappointing, but she does show better work than her form suggests.
Green Light Legend steps out in race 6. Now, she's been a fantastic story to follow, a real triumph against adversity, and she's bounced back in no uncertain terms, having won both of her starts locally so far. She'll be trying Polly on Tuesday, but Ellen, I remember catching up, there was a chance on her last run that the meeting may have been moved to Polly. It did stay on grass, but that day you had said you weren't too worried about her on Polly. No,
not too worried, and she's running in a classified here, so she's getting a filly's allowance, and she's been doing pretty well since relocating here to the Eastern Cape, and hopefully she keeps on the winning ways.
2 runners in race 7. Strewn Sky will try again to make his local debut. It will also be his poly debut as he relocates from the Highveld. Jack in the Green joins him. Now, this fellow can be a tricky ride, but he's always doing his best work late, and he is holding form.
Yeah, both these horses, Strewn Sky having his first official run here in the Eastern Cape, and got halfway down the course last time before having to be pulled up. So he's still need a run, never got a full gallop in. Jack in the Green on the day, I think looked like a competitive runner halfway down the back straight, and he's honest, he's always there and thereabouts, and I think he's a huge runner. The
yard closed with 4 runners in the last of the day, which is race 8. Unfortunately, none of them were very well treated by draws. Ononokamachi and One Giant Leap, they're in the same boat. They'll be having their post-maiden run. Ononokamachi had steady maiden form, and One Giant Leap didn't take long at all to leave the maiden ranks locally. Haphazard has had 4 career starts. She's in very good form. Her post-maiden form is strong, and Sweet Nothing's uncharacteristic last. If you look at her prior form, she can definitely do better.
Yeah, 100%. Ononokamachi and One Giant Leap having their post-maiden runs, and we'll see how they take it from there. Haphazard ran a really nice race last time and is a big runner if you take the collateral form line behind Green Light Legend. And then Sweet Nothing's, a little bit uncharacteristic maybe, but I think, she'll bounce back. This is the right sort of field for her to be back in the money and knocking at the door once again, I'm sure.
The yard is in strong form at the moment. You can't overlook any of the runners, and as always, we thank Alan for the comments.